Hello, my name is Michael from Inward. I'm a sales recruiter. I have been for 21 years and I've seen a lot of very exciting companies in that time. I think these guys that I'm going to talk to you about now, an AI and machine learning vendor, is a very exciting place to be, not least because it comes with stock from day one. The company is a UK-based vendor, which is interesting because when you get into the profile of them, you would expect them to be from the US. They are building a superstar sales team. Now, obviously, I'm bound to say that because I've placed quite a few of the guys here, but they really are. You know, the people that they are hiring are absolutely excellent. So if you want to sit amongst a grade A team, this is a very good place to be. They sell artificial intelligence and machine learning. It's got a number of different applications. Sometimes it's talking about media and how their prospects in the retail space are building their media brands. Sometimes it's talking about supply chain and how their clients in the manufacturing market are managing supply chain, and lots of other different things in between. But it's worth noting it's not one AI solution with one application. That's not what this is. They've got some unbelievable reference sites. The minute you look at their website and scroll down a little bit, you think, wow, now these guys are players. They've got a number of roles. They're all new business. They are very good at generating leads. They've got lots of incoming leads. They've got good BDRs. They're looking for 3 different vertical hires at the moment. One is CPG, one is retail, and in the retail space you tend to find they're not selling to the old-fashioned high street retailers. They're more selling to the more modern omni-channel and sometimes web-only retailers. And you think about the biggest players in that sector, they have got them. And also they're recruiting somebody to sell into the manufacturing market. Now there's a slight overlap. If you were to take Tesla as an example, is that a manufacturer or is it a retailer? Well, you know, that's open to debate, but for sure they're recruiting somebody who knows the manufacturing vertical. What they're looking for from a technology perspective, somebody who sold business software. So, you know, if you've sold servers and hardware, you're not going to be right. But if you sold CRM or ERP or supply chain or AI or low code, business software, that's that circle. Person, they're looking for somebody who's structured. What's interesting about the guys and girls that they've hired is that none of them are shouty lunatics, but they all have a certain structure that they work to. It's not uniform, they've not got the same structure, but they have a plan of how they sell into accounts. And somebody who's inquisitive. It's interesting, I placed a guy here in the Northwest who's been there for about 8 months, I would think, something like that. And politely, he's like a kid, this guy. He just keeps asking why all the time. And the client has said he's a perfect example of how you don't need to go over the top with 1,000,001 different sales buzzwords. He literally just sits there and is inquisitive about the client's business. He asks simple questions and puts in a simple close. They are recruiting for 3 different verticals, so if you knew one of those verticals, that would be great. They are CPG, manufacturing and retail. Package, 70 to 80k basic, might pay a little bit more, but really that's where their heart is set. 160k OTE, the massive, massive, massive part of this is stock. People are smashing their OTEs and they're earning way more than that, but actually it's all about stock. And where the client's looking at is they think that the simple value of stock is going to go up between 8 and 10-fold of that which you get given. And then they're looking at some form of event in the next 4 to 5 years. So then it's a multiple on top of that. So even if it's only a 4 times multiple on the valuation of the company, that stock that you get given today will be worth 40 times that amount upon the event. If you're interested, my contact details are on the screen.